Okay, so now that we've got some fins and a body, let's look at building some boosters. So I'm looking at this rocket, and I think that the bottom part of the rocket is coming down a little bit too far. So I'm going to select the body again, right click, go to vertex, select that tip of the rocket body right there at the bottom, press B to go to soft select, W to move, and then shift hold B and drag down and move that up, and just keep moving that up until it goes like that. Should make a nice little flat surface with a little bit of a recess in there. And that is where we're going to start to build our boosters. So to build the boosters, let's take a different object this time. Let's take a cone. So that's next in the list, or rather the fourth item in the list on the poly modeling tab. And it will drop it right there in the center of the world. And I'm just going to move the cone up until it goes into the body like that, and it leaves a little bit of room there. And let's select the face, this big face right here. Now, there's a couple of modeling, I want to inset this and create a recess into the body of the cone. I'm going to go ahead and show you the fastest way to do that. So I'm going to press R to go to scale mode. Now, if I hold the shift key, it says extrude when I get over the manipulator. And what that's going to do is that's going to actually create new faces whenever I move this face. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select this cube, the yellow cube in the middle of the manipulator, and drag it inward. And it didn't do anything there. Wow, okay, that wasn't helpful. Let's try it again. Nope. Okay. Oh, it's because I've got soft select on still. Okay, I'm going to press B to get out of soft select. And then shift. And drag in on that cube. And there you go. You see it created another ring of polygons. Then I'm going to press W to go to move. And I'm going to press shift again and pull down a little bit. And if I pull down too far, it's going to intersect that, because eventually, because it's a cone, the faces I just extruded will be wider in a sense than the faces that they're about to replace. So I'm going to go ahead and press R to scale, and not holding shift, just pull in a little bit. So I'm going to see if we can give this a little bit more shape. So I'd like to bevel these edges and give them a little bit of roundness because they're really sharp. So I'm going to go over here to the channel box layer editor, and underneath that there's a modeling toolkit tab. I'm going to select the multi-cut tool, and don't worry, we'll be going over all of these in a little more depth later in the semester. And if I press Control, or was it Alt? Nope. Going to go to object mode. Okay, get all the way out, press escape, and then right click object mode, select the multi-cut, and it's supposed to let me cut a loop. Oh yeah, okay, so it won't do it on this part, but it will do. So if I'm holding Control on Windows anyway, I don't know what it is for Apple users. And just put a center ring here. Press Q. So I just once. So I'm going to walk through that again. I did not explain that. So select multi-cut, press and hold Control, and as I move my mouse, it shows me the ring that I'm going to place. I'm going to move it to the center, and then I'm going to left click to finalize that cut, and then let go. And then I'm going to press Q to drop that tool. Then now I'm still on edges. Okay, that's good. I'm going to select one edge with left click, select its neighbor, and double click, and it will select the entire ring. Then I'm going to click this bevel tool over here, and that's going to create a nice little edge. And if well, that's moving in whole numbers again. Probably got some settings set, so I hope yours isn't doing that. I'm going to type 0.02. It's too small, so I'm going to type 0.2. There, that's pretty good. And give it just a little bit of rounding there. Then I'm going to select edges, and I'm going to get the other side. One here, and double click. goes all the way around. Bevel. And do 2 segments right there. And that creates a nice rounded edge on the booster. That looks pretty nice, actually. Getting any nice little rounded edges on hard surface models really makes a big difference. Now, it's still really faceted. I'm not going to worry about that too much. We can press 3 on with that booster selected, and that will smooth it out. But that previews it as a subdivision surface. Once again, something we'll cover in more detail later. But let's go back to 1. Press 1, and that will make it the default poly view. So to kind of like make this faceting look less harsh, we're going to soften the normal. So I'm selecting the booster, and then I go up to Mesh Display, and then just select Soften Edge. And then when I deselect it, it looks a little bit softer. That'll be good enough for now. So to finish out the boosters, I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to press Control D to duplicate it, press W to move, and then drag the new booster down. Press Control D to duplicate again, and drag a third one down. There we go. There's 3 boosters. Well, I mean, it's really 1 booster with 3 cones. You know what I mean.